Self-mastery is not just for financial gain, y'all. Self-mastery is necessary holistically. What brung about this video, I went to support one of the sisters that I met here for an event that she had yesterday. And so as we came or whatever, somebody was speaking, so we waited in the back to finish, but immediately after someone else started speaking. And so once she started speaking, she came over. She was like, "Hey, y'all, like, come on, just come around." So I go into the area she directed it, and there's this lady here, this black lady. And I go with one of my babies in front of me to try to maneuver through because, like, right after her is a whole bunch of empty rows. It was either that way or go in front of the speaker. But I've always been taught you don't go in front of a speaker. Like, that's just rude. So we go, this lady proceeds to put her feet out to block us from going. And her little friend that was with her or whatever, like they going back and forth. I'm like, excuse me. She was like, y'all gonna have to go around. I chuckled. I said, sis, you being ignorant, you know? I ain't being ignorant, this and that. This lady won't let us go around, you know? So I took my deep breaths. I told my babies, let's just go. You know, I wasn't there. Cause disruption to sis event. I wouldn't dare do that. When it comes to self mastery is also important with knowing when spirits, you're being used by spirits. You know, when you have learned your energy enough, and I'm not saying you got it down pat, but you've learned your energy enough to know that this is a random act, or you got this vibe or something that they come across you, or just knowing you, to know when you are being used by another entity is very, very important. Why? Because it is. I see so many people that holds hatred and jealousy, all this in them because they haven't taken the time out to know themselves. Self mastery is a form of protection as well. I know yesterday that was me that would have tore it up, but I would not have done that. I would not have done that. And I looked at it as being a test for me as well. I've been getting quite a few tests lately, but you have to make sure your emotions are regulated. Yes. That was very disrespectful to me, and I think I felt a certain way, with my daughter being right in front, actually getting that, but I had already put protections over them. But I had to sit that to the side because this still my sister event. Know yourself well enough to know when you're being used by other entities. Now that's something. That's something to be proud of. That's an accomplishment. Sitting with yourself every day, even if it's 5 minutes, makes a difference, y'all. But I digress. Sisterhood is amazing. And it could be even better if you allow it for the right people. I love you guys. I love you, family. Unity over everything. One love, for we all are for one. And thank y'all for all the support. It does not go unnoticed. I love you, family. Ashe.